especially for people who are being hiring. Okay. Advantages for the organizations are it's cost saving, time saving, and you get an expanded pool of applicants in a very less time. So rather than contacting them on one-on-one or waiting, yeah, it reaches to a lot of people. So that gets easy, it gets time saving, cost saving. But disadvantages that many people, like I have observed myself, people would send you resumes or people would share, like for example, when I recently has put up, okay, so Counsel India checked with me that, okay, we are looking for social media interns. And I recently put up for the social media interns. Now the students who applied or the people who applied, major were them unqualified. They had no idea about how social media works and kind of scenario. So I cannot send them and, go for that, okay, go ahead and work with Counsel India kind of thing. That means it brings more unqualified applicants, which gets an additional work for HR members. Because if I have 100 people, let's imagine I have 10 people, okay, 10 people contacted me. Now I was looking only for 2 people right now. But being 10 people contacted me without seeing anything, that, okay, they saw, okay, there is an availability, let me click on apply now. आगे का बाद में देखेंगे. That's the whole mentality, that we'll see it afterwards, whatever the thing would be. Because there is an opportunity, let's click on apply now without seeing that what is the opportunity all about. Okay. Now when HR is checking, the human resource team is checking, they will see, okay, something is mismatched, the information is not complete, or whatever the profile is, it doesn't match with the resume and the person's, specialization. That would be things. So it will automatically go out for them. Another thing which happens is that when you call, like as a human resource or as a recruitment person, when I call that person, okay, you applied for this role, and I'm calling for this organization, the person will reply, oh, I accidentally clicked it. I'm not looking for this opportunity right now. I might be looking for this opportunity, around 6 months, 3 months, 4 months later. But right now I'm happy with mine. You're actually getting more work for that person. Because they check the profile, they were like, okay, this matches with the current what we're looking for, the requirement. And when they call, many of them are not actually seriously seeking employment. So it takes much more time and energy for the HR, and it is very frustrating for them. Plus, not everyone has an idea. Like not everyone has a connect that, okay, we would want to go for, like still now, not many of an idea that how to actually look for jobs when it comes to LinkedIn, or how to create their profiles on, how to make sure that they have their right profile on this job boards when we talk about. If I talk about Shine, Monster, LinkedIn, how to make sure that your profile is well designed. So SS is limited or unavailable to some applicants because they will not be checking on this job boards. So they will not be able to get an idea that, okay, this organization is hiring with whatever they are looking for. Other than that, their profile is not yet complete, or they have missed on few things, which is making sure that SS is limited to them. Not talking about they need to have a premium. Because your profile, if your profile isn't complete, you will not be, the website will not be able to show you that names too. Like for example, let me say, if I put up that, okay, I am a psychologist, but I do not put up an industrial organizational psychologist, I would get role of major of a clinical psychologist or a counselor. Why? Because I haven't given that access. My access would get limited. I'll get all psychologists and majorly what would be hiring for clinical or counseling. But if I just put that I'm an IO psychologist, what would happen? I'll be able to get that profile up. In a very simple term, IO psychologist doesn't show up in India till now. Once I put up IO psychology, then if I put up that, okay, I'm also, research and development professional, I'm also a soft skill trainer. So it will give me more opportunities. So my profile should be up. That is one access gets into disadvantage for applicants as well. And again, as we said, it is not very reliable because you can get into very sweet honey traps looking for jobs. Okay, so we covered all the 3 recruiting methods. Going ahead,